fellow Jedi. I'm Mike, and you're watching Force Within TV. And today we're going to talk about will Kallus, formerly Agent Kallus, die in Star Wars Rebels Season 4. And, I think Kallus has already been shown to be a tragic hero, someone who is willing to sacrifice himself. We saw this in Imperial Eyes, where Ezra is trying to rescue Kallus, and he says, no, I'm going to stay behind. I can do better here for the rebellion. So he is somebody who is willing to sacrifice himself for the greater cause of the rebellion. So I think he's going to sacrifice himself in one of three ways. Let me know in the comments which way you think he is going to sacrifice himself, or if you've come up with your own idea. So the first one here is, I believe he could possibly infiltrate Thrawn's Star Destroyer, which is named the Chimera, I believe. So he could infiltrate that and destroy it somehow, maybe, set off a reactor or something like that, self-destruct. And I believe he's going to do this as a distraction. I've already talked in a previous video about how, the Star Wars Rebels crew is going to be doing some sort of, undercover mission to take out the TIE Defender factories. And I think Kallus, he might try and do something to the Chimera or another Star Destroyer, trying to create some sort of diversion there. Or distraction for the ground assault on the TIE Defender factories. So I think that would be an interesting number one. Another thing is, I think it'd be really interesting if, Wolf Yularen was a big part of the Thrawn novel. He was also featured in Through Imperial Eyes. So it'd be very interesting if he came back and he was able to track down and bring to justice Kallus. So maybe, as I've already mentioned, Kallus is going on some sort of undercover mission, and Wolf is the one that actually tracks him down, right? Because, Wolf is shown to be very competent. He's had a long career with the Republic and then the Empire. He's a man of justice and honor, right? He's sort of one of those good guys within the Empire, if we want to call anybody in the Empire a good guy. So it'd be interesting if he brought Kallus to justice, because they are similar characters, right? I think Kallus has just seen the light and realizes that he doesn't have a lot of friends or support, and that the Rebel Alliance really has it right. So number three, I've mentioned this before in a video about Kanan. And this is basically Zeb, Kanan, and Kallus, all with their hand-to-hand. Obviously Kanan's going to have his lightsaber, but Zeb with his, I'm sorry, I forget the name of it, but his hand-to-hand weapon, as well as Kallus was his. They try and take down Vader, and maybe a similar situation, hallway situation to Rogue One, where Vader is, he's trying to track down and destroy the rebels. And these three decide to sacrifice themselves to let the other rebels escape, right? So maybe there's a couple other peons or little troopers there that are shooting away at Vader, similar to Rogue One, and these three try and take down Vader. It would be very interesting to see. There isn't much better of a heroic death for Kanan, Kallus, and Zeb. It is rumored that all three of those individuals may be dying in Star Wars Rebels Season 4, and I think that would be an awesome way to go. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Tell me, do you think he's going to sneak onto the Chimera and create some sort of diversion or distraction when the rebels are attacking the TIE Defender factory? Do you think he's going to be outsmarted by Wolf Yularen and captured and executed? Or do you think Kallus is going to be, taken down by Vader in an epic hallway scene similar to Rogue One? Let me know in the comments below. I love discussing these videos with you guys, these predictions and speculations. So please let me know what you think. Check out my other videos as well. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Please consider subscribing, checking out my Jedi Train Like a Jedi series. Maybe check out a recent video, or down in the video description you will find several links to my website, including a table of contents of all the Train Like a Jedi series.